Good afternoon, fam. This is Michelle, Life Over 60, and I am here to do a quick video. I am changing binders, and I'm moving back into this binder, my TN passport that I cut down and made into a passport size. And I am moving back into this one for a little bit. And I was just going to show you my setup as I am in the process of getting it set up. So I hope you enjoy what you see. I've got my pens just in case I need to do any writing. So now I am going to get all set up. Now this one actually, I added the extra strings here. Let's fix that. That's in the wrong section. Okay, so I've added extra strings, but I'm actually not going to need those extra strings because I have a new setup in my book now. So when I get my passports now, I won't be needing the extra strings like I do in my books right now. Let's cut that off. A little bit of extra string there. So let's see here. These are just the little odds and ends that I have in my section over here. I'm just going to trim this up a little bit. I don't sew mine down. I know a lot of people do, but I don't sew mine down. Let's see, do I like that? Let me cut a little bit more off. Just trying to make it a little straighter. I am one of these people, I don't worry about whether or not, I keep it in the original form. Of course, because the original form, these were connected. But I separated mine, put one on each end. So now I will be putting in my little clips. No, let's put them down here. Because I like to have extra clips for when I need them. And I know I had another one. Oh, this is just a little measuring tape I keep in. And this I got from Happy Memory on Etsy. He's always putting stuff in as a little freebie. Unfortunately, I can't order from him right now. Oh, there it is. I can't order from him right now because he's in China. And that's really pissing me off. But it is what it is. And this is the Cross in My Pocket little poem that I have that I keep in here. And then, of course, I keep that in there. And that goes right in that section. So now, let me show you what I have. I have my, I can take that off because I won't need that. I have my little folders here that I will be putting in first. And this will go up underneath the middle section. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. I need that to be connected again. Okay, let's put that back on. Okay. And that's close enough. Okay, there we go. I want that to go up underneath the middle section here. And I have connected 3 of these. This is the first one, the second one, right here, and this is the third one. Reason being, okay, so that's the first one. Here's the second one. Let's see, what am I going to put in there? I will put my calendar in the second one. And this is just a good way of doing it if you don't want to have the extra strings. You know, by cutting, you know, putting holes in your book, you can just put these in, these folders right here in. And I just put that right up underneath there. Okay. And now let's move this down so that it's in the middle. Okay, there's one. And this is the second one. This is actually my calendar from when I'm doing my videos. So I have that in there. Let's move that to the section there. And I'm going to put that up underneath so it stays in place. And you don't have to put the string here on, but I like to put the string in because it helps to keep it in place. Okay, so now, reason why I did that, because when I open it up, I go to my main page, which is just my to-do list, or I keep my PayPal information in there. I keep, when I buy something, I write down what it is, what company it comes from, when the due date is, it should come in, and hopefully it will be in around that time frame. I also have in mine a section that I keep, hopefully you can see that. I keep track of all of my TN information, my refills and everything, for when I need to, if I'm out in the store, if I see something, because I have a local store around me that sells the inserts and everything. So if I see something that I need, I have a book that, you know, it has all of my running information for regular standard size, my passport size, the kit, anything that I use in my TNs, the brass, special refills, anything that I use, the sticker sets is in this book. So I know if I need to run out, if I'm about to run out, or if I'm looking to start a new refill, and do I have that one in my collection? If I don't see it in there, got that 0 in there, I know I can go ahead and buy it. That way I'm not wasting money buying it. But the next thing that I did, like I said, I set this up this way because when you get your regular TNs, passport size or larger, they only come with basically the one string. The smaller string, I don't really do much with that one. So you just have the one string. But I like to put multiple books in. This one will actually hold 4 books. But when I'm working on them, I want to open them up so that I can see what I need to see when I'm working on them. So like I don't need anything in this one right now. So I'm going to go ahead and close that one up. But I'm looking at my schedule. Okay, what do I have on tap for my recording schedule? I can have this open while I'm working in here, checking out the dates. Oh, okay, I can go over here and write it down if need be. So I have that one. And you line them up, you tape them. I just put some decorative tape on the top. And then you put your refill in it. And this is the number 10 for the passport. And you just put that in there. And now I've got the ones in there ready to go for when I'm ready to work in my binder. It's just short and sweet. And I can do multiple things in it without having to have it sit like this. And then I'm in here, and then I gotta go, let me go flip through here and see what I need over here. Nope, gotta go back over here, you know, let me go back this way. Then this way I can just go ahead and open this puppy all the way up. And I can put, actually, I can put this up underneath here if I want to. I'm not sure right now if I want to put that up underneath. I might. I'll let you see what it looks like. And there we go. And this just, I can just slide that up underneath if I want to. And then when I'm ready to close it up, I can go ahead and close it up. But I'm not sure if I really like having it up underneath of both sides, or if I just want to have it underneath of one side. I'll have to play around and see. I know I don't want the papers underneath there, though. That's why I took them out. There we go. You know, maybe I will put it up underneath. Let's see. Because at least this way, it's all, it's closed. And if you think it's not, if it's too long, all you need to do, if you don't like that, all you need to do is just go ahead, pull that out, and trim a little bit off the edge. And I will show you that because I don't mind cutting up my books. All right, let's see here. Let's trim a little bit off the edge here. Slide that back on that side. Okay, let me cut a bit off of this side too. Okay, let's cut a little bit off of this side. That down underneath. Slide it back in. Not sure really how much I need to cut off, so let's put that like that and bring that all the way back down to the side there. And let's see here. Of course, now you'll play with it to see how much you really need to cut off. There. That actually was enough on that one. So let's go trim a little bit off of this side. And I'm just eyeballing it. I am not worrying about it being, you know, spot on. I don't worry about all of that kind of stuff. Let's take a little bit off of this side. It gives it a little bit more play. And let's see here, just cut a little bit off of that. There we go. And I actually like that much better. I'm so glad I decided to go ahead and do that on camera. And now when I open it up, you know, the book will be open a little bit more. Let's see, I'm just gonna put that right there. The book will be open a little bit more. And I have another one that I can put on the edge of this one. There. To keep the pages down. So now I've got this one. Let's see here. Can I... do I want to put that one in this one? Let's see here. Do I or do I not? I do. Actually, this one might, because this one, it wasn't a passport. So let's see here. It might actually just already be cut and I can just slide it in. Yeah, that one I didn't have to worry about it. I had already cut it down. Okay, there we go. And let's close it back up. Voila. My new book has been switched over. And now I am ready to start using this one again. So I'm going to open it. I have everything that I need. And like I said, I could have just put each one of those books in here. The reason why, and that's how I used to have it, the reason why I changed it over to this one is because I want to be able to open it up and use them if I need to see something here, or I need to see something between the two of these. I can. And I can actually add a fourth book in here, because I can take this one out, put it in the front, and put another book right in here, and I will have 4 books in here comfortably. Yes, it might be a little chunky, but I don't mind the thickness of it. I like a chunky book. I just like being able to have everything in one spot. And nice and neat. Like I said, this is an oversized book, but it will, because the refills that's in it are actual passport books. I have it so that the actual passport items are in here. So when I go and take it out, if I want to put everything in a standard passport size book, it will all fit, because it's all fitting in here. It'll be flush up. I won't have any overhang or anything. It'll just be flush up to the sides. So that's why I wanted to go with the standard, the passport size items in this book. And I can just transfer it over at the drop of a hat, and it will all fit. So I definitely like this new setup. And I will be adding another book in here. I'm just not sure what I'm going to put in here yet. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and take this out and have it ready for the new book. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's what I love about this whole system. You're not locked into any one thing. I can customize it to my heart's content. So I can have that go there. I will put this up front. Yep, I will put this up front. And when I get my new book, it will go right in here. And then I will have all 3 books ready to go, laying flat, so I can, and that's another thing. The whole point of doing this was so that I can write in the books and they will lay flat and I can see them all at a glance. So now I just got to figure out what I want to put here, because I'll probably move my calendar here, but I'm not sure. But I'll put something else in this section. And I just, just taping it, lining them up. You tape it with, I just use regular masking tape, or Scotch tape, excuse me. And then I just put a little decorative tape over top of it, just to spruce it up a little bit. Just put that right over top. And if you want to see what that looks like when it's laying flat, there you go. There's the picture. Just open that one up. There's the picture. So you can put anything over top of the tape. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I have flipped over my new, well, it's not new because the book is old, but I change my books out. I guess I would say every so many months, but sometimes I just I need a change. I don't care. I need a change. I can do it mid-month. I think I want to go into something new. That's what I love about this system. It is adaptable. And I'm loving every bit of it. I have the same setup in my larger one. Let me see. I think I have the larger one over here. Let's see here. Yes, I do. Let me show you the large one. Okay. So, this is my large one. I only have 2 on this one. I got to put the strings on this. But I only have the 2. This is my regular planner. And this, what do I use this for? This is, okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and flip that over for you right now. Okay, let's take this out. And this is my planner. I will move the planner out. Let's see here. I'm gonna move the planner up here. Gotta cut some of this string down. I cut that before I tied it again. Silly me. Let's tie that off. Oops. There we go. All right. Now I can cut it. Okay. So in this one, I have my little zipper pouch. I don't really keep anything in these, as you can tell. It's empty. But this is my planner, and I usually use the 005. I can do 2 months at a time, and that's how I set up my planners. So I'm moving that to the front, and this one will now hold this. I'm going to take that out. Yeah, and put the calendar. Take all of this out, put the calendar underneath. This. Okay. So, let's see here. Do I need to trim anything off of this? I might need to. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to trim a little bit off of this. And you don't have to. I just want to. Because I wanted to lay flush. And I am not being ginger with this whatsoever. Okay, so that one is in. I just want to make sure that when I close everything up, there's no bulk, and there isn't. Okay, so now I can put this here and put that in there. Okay. Now this one will go in the next one. That's that one open. slide that underneath. Move that out the way. Okay, let's trim this side off. And you're not trimming off a whole lot. I mean, I'm not. And I do have a edge trimmer. I mean, a corner rounder machine if I want to make those edges rounded. And there we go. There. Now, everything is set up for this book. I've got my planner here if I need to go and look up a date for something. There's my calendar. There's my calendar. And if I need to write in the calendar, I just go ahead and open that puppy up to the page that I need to be on. And that's this page right here. I will just stick this back in here. Go. And I keep these clips everywhere. Okay, and I will take an insert like this. I don't have any large ones in here, and put it in here. That way it will hold it down. And there we go. This is a little thick. I'm not sure I want that one. I'll just take one of the smaller ones. Okay. I'll put that on there. Okay, there we go. And I can write in this. It will be flat. And I can write in my book over here. But if I need to flip to see something, I can flip to see it. And I'm going to put a third one in this one. Yes, I will. I'll put a third one in this one, like I have in the passport size one. Hold on, let me get the third one, see if I have a third one. Okay, I am back. Let's see here, where would I like to attach? It's gonna have to go right here, right? Yep, let me take this one out. It'll go in. Okay, so let me take this out. Okay, I hope you can see everything. Let's see here. Yes, you can. Okay, so let's open this one up. I'm going to actually show you me putting it together. Okay. It's really simple. You just line it up. And you tape it down. Okay. Line it up, tape it down. Make it as tight as you can. And trim off the edge. Now, I usually take a little longer piece and put it on the bottom piece here. Why, I don't know, but I just do. Okay, so now that will go up under the main piece here. I'm just going to put these in here. For the book, I don't have a book yet. I have to get another book. I didn't do all of that today while I was in the room because I'm not sure what book is going to go in here. But now I have 3 books, or I will have 3 books, and I need the string to hold this one down. Let me take this out real quick. I need to string this one down. Let's get to the middle. There we go. Put that up in the middle of that one. Okay, so that one is in. And do I need one for this one? Yes, I do. Let's grab another string. I will take this one from this side, put it right down the middle. And I like to bring the edges to the back. There we go. Okay, so now that one is ready. That's ready. That one is ready. And this one can go back up underneath. And this is how you put multiple books in your book, in your binders. Close that puppy up. Now I can have 4 books in here comfortably. Not a lot of overhang. It's not a lot of overhang. See? Not a lot of overhang. And I can have up to 4 books in here if I so choose. It's set up for 4, even though I only need 3 right now. But I like to have it set up. I'm going to take that off and move that a little further inside. There we go. Now both of these are set up for the 3 books. Or in this case, 4 books. So I hope that was helpful for some of you all who are wondering how you can put multiple books in your binders. And you might want to try it out yourself. I know there are other people that are on the internet that use it, that do it this way. But it's a nice little hack, and I'm loving it. And I just glue my little things down to my books. Okay, everyone. This is Michelle signing off. I hope you are able to take something away from it and put it in yours. All right, you have a good one. Bye-bye.